go. You have to feel these. I wish that you could reach your hand right through your TV screen and feel the incredible brushed finish. It's like just silky, velvety, fun to touch, amazing fit as always. It's called a stretch twill. I love these. They're, to me, a little bit dressier because you get this gorgeous finish. Look at how fabulous these look on the girls. Okay, here's what's happening. First time we've done this. $54.90 is the regular price. This day only pricing $46.90. 3 payments of $15.63. You must try a pair. You will see that these, to me, there's something about the hand on this jean that is so beautiful. It almost feels like suede. Like suede. Yes.
Close your eyes, and if like you were asked suede. To guess what it was, you would say
so
suede.
Soft. They're so pretty. Right? I love it's just luxe. That's it. It's luxe. It looks expensive.
It's funny because I was going to wear a pair of suede high heels tonight, but they were too high. These ones, as it is, I'm not sure I have feet left. Tell me I do, because I think I'm standing on stumps. I'm numb. But there's something about suede and the way... It absorbs light.
You can almost see it.
And the way it's got sort of like a velvety surface to it that is so enriched. And when I was talking about the summer light changing as we get towards the beginning of August, you want a surface like this that doesn't bounce light off, but absorbs it. It makes you look slimmer.
Look at this. You guys,
it's so much better.
I don't know if you can see on camera or not, but it is so unbelievably just absolutely luxurious. I can't wait for you to get them now. It's not like thick or heavy or hot. It just looks so rich and beautiful, and it's that suede-like feel.
And you see how matte surface they are?
Yes.
That's what I love about suede in a pump or a boot. It just has an enriched look where leather bounces light off. This absorbs light, and whenever you have a fabric that has a dense matte surface to it that absorbs light, you get shadowing to the inner thigh, shadowing to the outer thigh. It's very slimming and very rich looking.
You're right. It really is. Look at on the ladies. The white, I just have to tell you, is so absolutely gorgeous. I want these in white.
Yeah,
I love the black that I'm wearing.
It's a very unique white.
Goodness, it is. It's rich. This is the white that takes you into fall. This is the white that you can wear in the winter time. Seriously, you know, because it doesn't look, there's not a, I don't know, there's not a summery.
You know why? Because that brushed surface allows you to wear it with the sweater knit come fall. It becomes appropriate looking.
Totally, like black cashmere with this or other colors to kind of play with it. The white is incredible. I think you can even see on the screen there is a difference in this fabric. There's a difference in this gorgeous, stretchy, beautiful twill. The white is amazing. These look like, honestly, $300 jeans. They are absolutely gorgeous. $46.90, 3 flexible payments. You do white. I'm in black. We have this gold color that is like a rich camel. This is the prettiest color. Look at the chocolate. These colors are absolutely great.
Isn't it beautiful?
Wear now and right into fall.
I can see this with earth tone suede boots, black suede boots. You've just simply got a certain kind of surface interest here that's very, very different. So if you love the idea of a sueded surface, but suede and too heavy, too complicated to wear, this is a great bet. And at the same time, this is honestly one of the stretchier, more flexible fabrics we do. And you girls love this fabric. So this is so close to a TS price, which was last July's TS.
Guys.
We haven't brought it back since
You're
then.
kidding. This has not been back in a year. Oh my word.
Yep.
So really, and at today's special price is what?
44.
44. So it's $2 more. I mean, really. $2 more.
But you know, I think that last year we did it at $44.90.
Okay.
And for TS.
$46.90, really. And here's the thing on this. It took a year to get it back. You maybe won't see it again for a year when it sells out. These could all go right now. We have a couple thousand. It's a this day only. It's only for this show. The colors are perfect. That finish is perfect. It's different than what we have. To me, it looks a little richer. It could be a little dressier if you want it to be. It absolutely is multiple seasons. It feels incredible on the body. They're so smooth. They just, the minute you get them, you'll see there is an absolute difference in the hand of this jean, but it has all the things we love about Diane. You order the same size that you always do in the Diane Gilman jean. These are 4 tall. It's always what I get to wear when I'm wearing Diane's jeans, which I love. But the best part about it is you get a beautiful, comfortable, easy fit, but a very rich, very expensive looking finish to this jean. And here's some before and afters. Use express ordering.
Ouch to the left.
Yeah. I mean, really.
To the right. You know,
same girl. She did not lose weight.
And she's
same
a
person.
size 12 or a size medium. But look what DG2 does in terms of where the rise comes to. The other jeans we purchase are usually much more expensive. You get tons of stretch out of this fabric, which is another reason you love it.
Tons.
So
and they
much.
don't bag. I mean, they don't bag out on you. You know what else I love? It's a boot cut, but it's not. It's a perfect boot cut. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just the right.
Flared, it's not dramatic,
it's not
costumey.
So it's just, you're going to absolutely love it. They just fit so great. They fit so beautifully. They slim you down. They again, do not bag out whatsoever. And it's something that you will just get tons of wear out of. You probably will have wished you ordered more than one. I want that chocolate color.
Yeah, I love the chocolate because you know that all the boots and footwear for fall are going to be so gorgeous with this. But I'll tell you what, I remember actually meeting Roy Rogers and his horse Trigger, and Trigger was a Palomino and was that exact color of gold, and that so inspired me. I'm not kidding you. I was like 5 years old. I met him in L.A.
Aww.
And somebody who was a movie producer that was a friend of the family's took me to his estate, and I got to meet him and his horse, and he was that gorgeous color of gold, Palomino gold, and I carried that vision with me my whole life.
Gold.
Trigger gold.
Okay, how many left in the Trigger gold, Rocky? Honestly, look at on Jamie over there. That color is so, there's under 1,000 of those. If you want that color, I would jump in now. Magenta, this beautiful, rich, winey magenta color.
And you know berries are going to be so strong for fall.
So pretty. And this one, 500
That's a transitional berry.
So we don't have like thousands of any of these. We have a few left in each of these colors, whichever color you like. I'm in love with that espresso, that deep, beautiful chocolate. Right now for summer with white. It'll be so gorgeous, but then come fall, I mean, that's
I would be putting it, we have some gold tops in the show, like the one I'm wearing. I would put gold with the espresso.
That be pretty?
Yeah.
Here's a gold top pick here.
I would put gold with the espresso. Look, I love how rich is that.
Fantastic.
Beautiful together.
Really fun.
You know you've got boots to match this. You know you've got those natural brown sandals right now, or shooties. This color is so warm and lovely. Then again, who can get away from black? If you always wanted a black suede jean, but you just hate the idea of the upkeep and the complications of it, next best thing, but with tons of stretch to it.
They almost really do. If you could see this, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but it really does have this suede hand to it. I wish you could just, the minute you get them on, you'll understand. You find yourself like touching them. They're just so soft and nice.
And you know, if you had a suede boot on with those, you would see that there would be no transition between the real suede of the boot and the surface of.
Does anybody have a boot on?
We don't have a boot out there.
But you're right. If we did, it would even just make your leg just keep going.
Yeah, it would look so authentic.
For sure. So that's what's beautiful about this. Most of us love to buy clothes we can get more than one season out of. That's how we shop today. Most women do not buy like summer wardrobe, things you only wear in the summer, and spring things you only wear in the spring. So
I like things that have what I call legs to them, which means they can hop from season to season. And just by redressing the top you're wearing it with, they really look appropriate.
The shoe at the top, and you change out the whole thing. And I'm going to honestly tell you, you know, white is great all 4 seasons if you get the right white garment. This is the right white garment. This would be
a real hybrid between white and ivory. It's not paper white, but it's not yellow ivory.
Exactly. No, that's absolutely the truth. It has just this beautiful depth, and it's very opaque. So you don't see through it. It doesn't look like that real, you know, thin jean that you see in white that just doesn't do us any favors.
And the other thing that's beautiful about these is you wash them and the surface stays brushed.
Yes.
You don't, and yeah, you know, sometimes with brushed, you run your fingers over it and you can see your sort of your footprint, your handprint, but these are brushed in such a way that we love to brush our jeans, but we brush them on short fiber, which means they're not thick, they don't rub at the thighs, they have a gorgeous surface interest to them, and they really look enriched, but they're not adding any kind of thickness. So this is a fabric that's very pliant, that's extremely stretchy, that's cotton dominant, so it's breathable and appropriate. As you said, 12 months a year.
And the other thing that's really perfect about this, I love a bootcut jean. What's nice about it, most women, when in doubt, go for a bootcut.
Yep.
Because it really, for most people, will be the most flattering look. You get balance with a jean like this. It balances out your hip. It balances out your upper body. So the beauty of this is you can see when you look head to toe, you get this really nice, again, that little flare at the bottom. It's helping to balance your hips, your shoulders. It's just really a great looking jean and cut of the leg on most women. When in doubt, most women should go for a boot cut for sure.
So true.
I love both. I love skinnies and boot cut, but the truth is your boot cut they're amazing on. You put them on and they really do flatter you.
And every time you walk into the studio, you're in a DG2 boot
Pretty
cut.
much. I really do.
Yeah, that is really, you know what,
do.
we all have our safety factor. We all have that one silhouette that we feel really does us justice and we can always count on. And I would say the majority of women say yes to a boot cut because they feel that that 16.5, 17-inch leg opening balances out their thighs, their hips, and their waist.
You know, I have a couple sisters who will not wear skinnies. They just won't. You know, they're very curvy and they just opt out.
Yeah.
But they wear boot cut. They're tall like me. They wear boot cut. They love it. A lot of women, again, really look to boot cut because it really does offer you a proportion that's going to flatter. It makes your leg look longer. Even if you get a longer length, these don't cut your leg off. You know, a skinny stops at our ankle. This keeps going for us.
And then,
so it keeps your leg looking even longer.
Yeah, you're seeing that new flared style, and with that, you truly do need a high wedge or a high heel. And I don't like to be obligated to that. Because in real life, beyond going to a party and having to stand for an hour or so, I am not going to go in a high heel to work.
You're right.
Or really in any other part of my life unless I'm forced to. So the boot cut with that leg opening and the fact that on the average length it's 31.5 inches creates a perfect balance where you can wear any heel height and feel comfortable.
Wear flat. You could literally be in a ballet flat if you want to.
Easy.
You could do a absolute flat shoe, a wedge shoe, a high heel, sandals. You're right. Because those real flared that we're seeing, the higher waist, the flared look, it's a very cool look. I love it. It's definitely a nod to the 70s. You need a big high heel.
You also need a very narrow waist.
You're right.
Because whenever you go super wide on the bottom, you've got to go narrow on the top to balance out. Most of us are fairly wide in the middle. Therefore, you need a much more conservative, tailored, controlled cut, which is just what you get from this jean.
Alrighty, as you're calling in, we're going to be heading off to our phones. As you call in, may I remind you, you're getting a this day only. You're getting an amazing, this is almost a today's special price, We did this a year ago, and it was only $2 less as a today's special. So for an extra $2, we haven't seen this in a year. It was last July. So it's a long time coming. It's this beautiful, brushed, stretchy twill fabric. You have to experience it. We know you're going to love it. Order at least one color. Rocky just told me espresso is actually now going to be the first to go. Only literally a handful in each size left in the espresso. See all the girls are showing you. Little flat sneakers, ballet flats, flat sandals, high heels, stiletto palms, cute strappy gladiator style sandals, wedges. You're seeing all these different shoes. That's the beauty of this. A lot of boot cut, you don't get it, they don't get it right. And you don't have that many shoe options. These you have whatever shoe you want to wear. This is really the perfect boot cut for you. Jackie in Massachusetts ordered our this day only. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. It's Colleen. You're live with Diane.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
What part of Massachusetts? My family's from Peabody.
It's towards Rhode Island.
Beautiful. Beautiful country.
Yes.
Well,
Well, I've been waiting for this fabric to come back because I got the straight leg on it.
Yeah.
And I missed that, and I've been looking online and everything. Are you going to come back with those?
Yes, we
with
will.
That fabric?
And interestingly enough, so many women echo exactly what you said. They loved this fabric, and it just took us a while to get it back, but here it is, and the hand feel to it, I'm sure you'll agree, is just gorgeous. And
yeah, and it's so comfortable. They wash good, everything.
Yes.
Yeah, don't they?
I'm just cleaning my closet out now, and I got rid of my other jeans and everything, and I just have DG2.
That is so nice to hear. So you love the fit of DG2, and the price point really makes it worth the money, huh?
Oh, it does. It really does.
Good.
Especially when you use the flex pays and everything, too.
Yeah.
What color did you get tonight, Jackie?
I brought two of the black.
You know what?
Wow.
You're a girl after my own heart.
Yeah.
Practical, you know what you like, and you stock up on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted a pair of indigo, but you didn't have that color at all.
Not
No,
tonight.
we just came with a neutral palette and then a fashion palette of the magenta and the gold.
Yeah.
So the black is going to be so serviceable to you. You're just going to love these.
Oh, I know.
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie. We're glad
Great
you were
to
watching.
talk to you.
Okay, thanks so much.
Enjoy.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Good for her.
So, boy,
Getting two
people
pairs
love
of black.
these. Yep.
I'm telling you,
people
she's
love this
been
fabric.
waiting a year.
I'm a bad girl. I should have brought it back sooner. I just had so many new inventions. I was like, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this.
So that's
here we
really
are.
cool. I mean, if you've been like a lot of women waiting to see this fabric back, it's not something we feature very often. Diane does have a version of the skinny also, so hopefully we'll see that in the next couple of months. But in the meantime, I would get this now while we have it here. It's such a great price. First time you've seen it back, and again, for $46.90, that price expires at midnight tonight. You can see a couple thousand already out the door here, so I would get at least one pair. Do a flex pay. It's $15.63 on your credit card. Here's those great before and afters that really excite all of us, because just as everybody's saying the same thing, you know, it's funny, you'll get on the scale, you'll weigh the same.
I don't get on the scale. I just try on my jeans.
That's very
Either
smart.
they fit or they don't fit.
But you know what I was going to say? Sometimes you don't even gain weight, but your body changes.
Totally.
It's not even about pounds or size. It's just everything starts to shift. Right? It's like, what's going on? It's like it's moving around. It's all
Mostly
moving around.
south, but east and west as well.
Seriously. I mean, it's crazy. And I think that a lot of times it's like, what happened? And it just happens overnight. I mean, that's the beauty of having these choices in our closet, because that way...
They don't punish you.
Right. And you always have something to wear.
Don't you have those parts of your closet where you really intend to go there and you keep telling yourself, today's going to be the day, and then it's like...
Not today.
I just want to be comfortable. Not today. I'm going to the DG2 part of my closet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why you heard our last caller. She threw away all of her other jeans. Threw them away. They're wasting space.
We hear
for
that
us.
story a lot.
I'll bet.
Because,
just like
you know
Jackie
something,
was telling us.
DG2 is so comfortable, it becomes so wearable that honestly, when you take a pair of jeans like this and you amortize down per day, how many days of the year you're going to wear this, it comes out to a nono-penny a day for probably the most comfortable, best-looking jean you'll ever have. We do it in the classic 5-pocket styling. The BootCut is an all-time favorite, and women just will tell us again and again they love the stretch and the surface interest of this jean.
They look great. I'm loving that white on Cara over there. So you just look so great.
I took almost all white to Capri with me. I just wore white on white and gold. It's on Facebook now. Ladies, we're going to do a show called Capri Girl with Amadeo and Roberto, August 24th.
Are we doing that on the list?
I think we're doing it on the list with
Goody!
you, Adam.
Great.
Yeah, and so we had a 3-day unbelievable jet setter party. I took all white, super stretch light with me. My white t-shirts accented everything with gold metallic. So think of white as summer, yes, transitional with black. year-round, maritime with navy. I mean, you could go on and on. How many moods you can create with white. And white, to me, is as slimming as black because it makes all the edges soft and blur.
It's so true. You just need the right white jeans. And
exactly.
This is honestly one of the prettiest white jeans I've ever seen, period, bar none. If you would like a pair, order now. 2,600 of you have already said yes. Last call completely goes out on espresso. We do have petite, average, tall in all of the choices. A lot of women, what they do is they buy 2 lengths. Because even for me, when I want to wear a flat shoe, I wear regular.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah, so I can do regular if I'm wearing a flat shoe. I usually like to wear some kind of a heel, so I always go with the tall. But if I wasn't, I could just wear the regular. So you might want to do a couple lengths. That way you're in the mood for a heel. You can wear a heel with your extra length. Or if you want to wear your flats, your ballet flats, or your flat sandals, or your sneakers, or whatever. This is great because you have those options with the various lengths. One more thing we love about your jeans. You know, you go to department stores and those expensive designer jeans.
Yeah.
They're one length. And guess what length they are? Like Gumby. They're like so... I'm tall, and I have to have them. I would have to have that now.
That's hysterical. I was looking in a high-end online catalog, and there was a jean, and it was by a French designer, so trading euros for dollars. The jean came out to be a fortune, but I wanted to see what their version of a flare was, high-waisted flare. So I got the jean. I got it home. You ready for this? Well, we do a 31.5-inch inseam on our boot cut. 39-inch inseam.
See?
Who was that made for?
Right.
The Jolly Green
That's what
Giant?
I'm talking about.
Seriously.
39 inches.
And now you're going to have to spend $20 to get them altered, and they're not going to really have the leg opening you want. We give you the 3 lengths, 33.5 for tall if you're 5'9" like Colleen or over. 31.5 if you are between 5'9" and 5'4", which would be me. And if you are 5'4" or below as a petite, you get 29.5-inch inseam. So just think, not only are you getting great quality, an amazing choice from 2 to 24, and the 3 different lengths, you're saving on any kind of tailoring bill that you would ordinarily pay if you are a petite gal to shorten that jean.
Okay, the espresso's gone, sold out. This beautiful gold color that we are calling the color of Roy Rogers' horse.
Trigger,
because Diane knows, because she met Trigger firsthand.
I did. It's one of the
so
bigger
this
thrills
is that
of my
beautiful
childhood.
gold, and last call's going out here. But that's memorable. Like
it
that,
was,
that
and he actually had Trigger count to 12. Trigger was a really smart horse. And good looking too.
Wow.
So if you love riding like I do, you know the Palominos are a gorgeous color, and that's the exact color of the gold.
I love that. All right, hold on. Gold, black, that beautiful magenta, or the white, whichever color you're thinking about, do it now before they're completely sold out. I'm so glad you're getting them. And remember, that price is expiring.